Hey folks, Jeff Eubanks Family Homestead. You're fixing to watch a video of a swarm that I captured last week under less than ideal circumstances. I didn't have the equipment I needed. It was cool. The wind was blowing like 900 miles an hour, and there's a lot of noise going on around me with a helicopter trying to land and stuff like that. The bees had been there long enough that they were actually drawing comb, so they had already, started looking at that as home. So there's a lot of things that made this video go sideways. I got stung multiple times. Once right here on my lip, and that's close to the money pit. Can't have that messed up. That'd be a crime against humanity. So anyway, I did a lot of things that wasn't smart. Maybe I got a little cocky, I don't know. But by all means, anytime you go after a swarm, always think your process through. Have a plan and work your plan. I was shooting from the hip. I didn't want those bees to get away because it was a big swarm. But so anyway, go ahead and watch the video. Like it, subscribe to our channel. But yeah, this is an unusual circumstance that this swarm come up in. Bye.
You want the corners taped?
Yeah, we want everything taped we can tape. We don't want them coming out and going down the road. They're liable to be kind of ill then. Bees aren't picky, they'll swarm anywhere. I'm just glad I have my tape with. Usually I carry all my stuff in my truck this time of year, just for something like this. And I took it all out the other day. Yeah, it just depends on how they are. Okay, folks, Jeff Eubanks Family Homestead, where hobby homesteading is a way of life. We caught another swarm today. It wasn't pretty. The wind was blowing about 9 million miles an hour. It was about 55 degrees, maybe 50, not even 55, I don't know. So we're gonna move it into a box, a hive box. I'm going to use a frame out of one of my hives. It's got just a little bit of larvae on, cap brood and some larvae and some nectar to help entice these swarm bees into this box. This is something I've seen on the internet. Keenman Reynolds to be exact. So, there's a bunch of bees in that box. There's a few bees in this box. So we're gonna start with a few bees first. You notice I'm dressed. I've already been stung more today than I want to be. Okay, there's just a few bees to see if they will do what they're supposed to do before we pour everything out. Now they're supposed to smell the brood in this box and go to it. Okay, there's 2 in. 3, 4, 5, 6. They're moving pretty good, I would say. I should have got a white sheet. It'd be easier to see, probably, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh, I fought the wind all day long, folks. I got stung multiple times because of the wind blowing at Cherokee County Airport, trying to wrestle these bees into a box. So I am not a happy beekeeper at the moment. Like I said, in my opinion, it's a little too cool to be wrangling bees, but when they swarm, and these bees swarmed sometime yesterday because they had already started drawing comb on the runway sign they were on. Another reason why I think they were so agitated, because they had already decided they kind of liked that sign they're on, and they were just gonna stay there. Okay, girls, do what you're supposed to be doing now. Running out of daylight here too. They've been in this box longer than I wanted them in there. I hope, especially this one, there's a lot of bees in here.
They're going in. They're going in.
All right.
Did you explain to everybody that what you were doing and that you had no bee equipment?
Yeah, I had no bee equipment. I did have a real cheap veil. I mean, when I say cheap, it's like a $6 veil, which was, I thought was just gonna be a problem. But I would have been well advised to put that thing on from the very get-go. All right, girls, come on now. You're supposed to make a mad dash for the hive here now.
They're going in.
Oh, they're going in. I mean, as soon as these get up here and start fanning real good, it should pick up exponentially, as my buddy would say. But you know, we got so much wind blowing out here. Boy, we got a lot of dead ones in here too. I bet there's a lot of dead ones in here then.
Okay.
Huh?
They're not very happy over here with me.
Now you're supposed to be able to watch the queen go walking in. You should put your gloves on, honey.
Yeah, they're right there.
Put your gloves on. I guess y'all can hear me, folks. No, it'd be a big old fat drone. Nothing ever works the way I want to. You know, in my mind, this should have been done. I mean, they should have run in there. I know they're moving, but it should have been done. You ready to take your job back? Okay. You got it?
Yep.
Yeah, they are not happy bees. And I hope it's just because it's cool and they're not mean bees to start with.
Well, I don't think they liked being taken from their home that they were starting. It was very strange.
Well, that's the best. Suckers just throw me on the knee. Okay, it's picking up speed now. Picking up speed now. Of course, some of them are going back in this box. I swear. And I know you're not supposed to. Nice little swarm, what do you think?
Yep.
But it went sideways quick. Not proud of the job I did at all. Because everything that could go wrong, it did.
Well, you can't help the wind and the circumstances, honey.
I know.
You weren't prepared.
But for everything these bees already been through, I thought this would be the best way to try to load them in the hive. Let them walk in themselves. I'm looking for a queen. I ain't seen nothing looks like a queen though. I mean, they're climbing all over each other to get there. It's pretty cool. First time I ever did this, folks.
Yeah, look at that. That is crazy.
Cray cray. You seen the queen yet, honey?
No.
Oh, darn.
I'm not.
Oh, here she is. Here she is. Look at her right there. Right there she is.
Don't know if I'm getting.
Well, you got my finger, the tip of my finger?
Oh yeah, I see her.
There she is,
All
right
Wait a
there.
minute. Let me get back to your finger.
Right at the tip of my finger. There she is. Right there. I can't believe it. I found the queen. Huh. How about that? Now she's under a pile of bees. There she is. She's going in. She's going in. She's on the landing board.
I see her. I see her.
And she's home.
Woo!
Woohoo! Free bees. How about
and
that?
the queen survived, and that,
Yes.
that is the most important thing.
We snagged the queen. I must contact Amanda and let her know that we were.
We can name her Queen Amanda.
Yes, we will.
Amanda, you have a queen.
Named
or you
after
are a
you.
queen. Yeah.
So,
Woohoo!
now then, I'm gonna put my lid on.
Oh, I am covered in bees.
Well, you got a few on.
Yeah. Got my veil on, my jacket, so I'm good.
Now, to get the rest of the bees out of this box. Airport bees, runway bees. See, if y'all are familiar with our mailbox swarm, I tried that approach to rake them off, and all that did was rake them off into the wind, and then they become very upset. Just stay in the office here, folks.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this in the daytime and not at night like we did the other.
Yeah, the other was pain. But I'm glad I know where my queen's at.
And she's already in the
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the one behind the camera.
these bees on my glove over here. Can y'all see those on my arm?
They are all over you, honey. Let me get the camera for a minute. I mean, look here. They're on her veil, her head, just all over. She's sweet. That's why.
I guess that's why.
Okay, I'll brush them off if you want me to. They're on your legs too, so let me brush them off. I've got the bee brush, hon. I don't want you to brush and get stung.
All right, let's we're gonna have to fast forward through some of this.
Okay.
stuff.
Well. Okay, you're clear for now. Well, now one doesn't land on you again.
I've just been praying protection over me.
Yeah, folks, I got my first lip sting today. It did not feel good.
Looks like he had a Botox injection.
Yeah.
But it wasn't very attractive.
No, it
on
wasn't.
him.
I look like Donald Duck. That is so cool. We got to see the queen go in, folks. For me, I mean, we've never seen like that. Getting on my knee again. So they're gonna be there at least till tomorrow. I may try to move them tomorrow evening. Move them up on some blocks. I'll leave them in this general location. I'll just move them up on some blocks, get them a little bit higher off the ground. So there you have it, folks. Another successful swarm capture. I was not proud of the work I did. It didn't go well. Live and learn. I learned today, don't mess with bees when it's windy, as far as trying to secure them in a box unless you are fully suited. Like, subscribe, share, and y'all come back and see us anytime you can. Jeff Eubanks Family Homestead, where hobby homesteading and bees are a way of life. Bye-bye.